All right, guys, beautiful ass Sunday right now. It's like just perfect outside in my truck because this is like the only place to record a quiet video. You know, there's a freaking guy flying an airplane around the like over the property here. His like personal little airplane he keeps flying over. Can't record outside, so in the truck, and let's shoot the shit about deadlifts and why they've kind of been villainized when it comes to bodybuilding. You know, building a aesthetic physique or whatever. Everyone and their mom, it seems like, every famous, fitness guru online, on YouTube, on Instagram, they'll tell you that deadlifting, not a back workout, right? Works the back a little bit, but it's not the most optimal, right? It's not the most optimal for muscle growth, for building the lats. And they'll throw that out there, and they'll brush over the benefits of deadlifts, and there's some good ones, okay? And again, it's just been villainized. No one's really pushing for deadlifts. Not many people that I know that I have watched on this platform are pushing to do deadlifts. Car's making some weird ass noises. No one's really pushing for it. Not many guys are, especially the big name guys. I've heard Greg Doucette talk about how deadlifts aren't worth it for bodybuilders, and countless other guys. So today I'm going to talk about my honest thoughts on them and why I think they are one of the best workouts that you can do, especially if you're trying to build a nice, thick back. Now, I haven't always felt this way, okay? I only just recently started doing deadlifts, and I've seen how great they can be. I was one of those guys that thought, deadlifts, I'm a bodybuilder, right? Don't need deadlifts. I'm chasing aesthetics, okay? But recently, I have went back on that, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Training for aesthetics. Like, what does that mean? Like skinny waist, broad shoulders. Like, how are you not going to get that by doing deadlifts? It just doesn't really make sense to me. And aesthetics, it's bullshit, okay? It's basically a gimmick that all the new gurus are, talking about. You don't need to do the hard movements, right? The ones that actually get you stronger. You just have to do the easy, like cable twist on the cable machine, okay? The lat striation fly, like on one knee or whatever. You need to do those, and deadlifts, not optimal, bro. You don't need to do them. Now, deadlifts, I'll tell you right now, I'll show some footage right here of my deadlift session yesterday. I had a little fun with this one. I was with my brother, and we're like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do like 1 rep maxes or whatever. Just work up to a big weight and see how heavy we can go. And I ended up getting 405, which I haven't done in like over 2 years. And it was easy. It went up easy. Once I got off the ground, easy. And then the idiot I am, put a 25 on each side. You know what? Let's just go up 50 pounds, right? Fuck it. Wasn't able to get that. I'll show that footage as well. You guys can see it here. Probably should have only put 10s on each side. Did 425. Attempted that, but I'm young and stupid, so whatever. Right after I did these deadlifts, I did heavy dumbbell rows. I did the 105s. You'll see the footage right here. I haven't been doing the 100s anymore. I do the 105s now. And the last 2 sessions, I've only gotten the highest of 8 reps with them. Then I lost my grip, I couldn't do any more. Right after I did deadlifts in this session, took the 105s for another spin, and I got 13 each side. I don't believe in accidents. I don't. It's because I did deadlifts, and it's because deadlifts, they enhance your grip so well, and they just make you strong. Like, your lower back feels great. And I know I'm going to have guys on here like, whatever, like, oh, it's not optimal or whatever, If you started with dumbbell rows, you would have got 15 if you didn't do deadlifts before. Well, no, I just told you. I have started dumbbell rows before for a workout, a back workout, and I've only gotten 8 with that same weight. And now I'm getting 13 right after I do over 400 pounds on deadlifts. Like, you can't make this shit up, okay? There's a reason why, and it's because deadlifts, they have their place, okay? They make you stronger. They have a really great carryover to heavy rows. And that can also be doing heavy barbell rows, you know, Pendlay rows, or it's just a barbell row, right? This is another variation of a barbell row. Any type of row, deadlifts are going to have a great carryover for strength on that. And when you get stronger on a movement, you know, you progress, you're going to get bigger, right? Your muscles are going to get bigger. They're not going to get like exponentially like massive, right? But because we're not on steroids here, but they will get bigger, stronger and bigger. And that's what we're aiming for here. Okay. That should be what you're aiming for. They get stronger and bigger as a natural. And that is probably the biggest thing that ever since I started doing deadlifts, I've noticed my rows have gotten way stronger. Dumbbell rows, barbell rows. I just did barbell rows the other day, a week ago, and I was pushing more weight doing that as well. So really nice to see a carryover already. It's awesome. And anyone who's telling you not to do deadlifts, it's bullshit, okay? Get the deadlifts done, get really good at them, all right? Don't rush into it, though. I know I was doing like 1 rep maxes here, and that was just to see kind of where I'm at, where I can kind of pull, how much I can pull. But next deadlift session after this, I'll probably just do, maybe I'll go up to 405, and since it's easy, I'll try to do 2 reps, maybe 3 reps, see if I can do that, and I'll go down to like 365 or whatever, rep that out, maybe get a set of 5, 6 maybe, and go from there. All right, these 1 rep max days, they're not going to be like every week. All right, they might be like once a month or whatever. So gonna stay with hypertrophy training. If you don't know what that is, it's just higher reps, you know, more volume. And again, looking forward to just getting strong as hell on dumbbell rows. I think my back is not a weakness of mine. I have spoken on my lower back, how that's kind of very weak, and that's why my squats are low. But really looking to strengthen that. And again, the carryover is everything. And for those of you that say it's not a lat workout, I'd beg to disagree with that. You know, I do think deadlifts really work your lats. I really do. I don't think you always need to do a stretch movement, right? Like a lat pull down or whatever, or, you know, the cable cross lat stretch thing. I really don't think you need to do those, or you don't always need to do a stretch to work your lats. Okay, I think just picking something up can really work your upper back here, your traps, you know, lower traps, and then into the lat area. I think it's going to work a lot, all right? And I don't care what the studies say, okay? If it's having that much of a carryover just to dumbbell rows, you know, there's something to be said there. So I really think deadlifts need to make a comeback, especially for guys who are natural. I rarely ever see anybody doing deadlifts at my gym, at any gym really, for that matter. If I do, it's some guy doing sumo with a wide grip, and, you know, he's like a powerlifter. It's not the same thing. Powerlifting, bodybuilding or whatever, conventional, I mean. So it's really a lost art. Everyone goes to the cable machines, you know, the hammer strength machines, which there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, if you like doing that, that's awesome. But we got to get back to the basics here, all right? The gym culture, everything's on the cables, okay? If you guys have something different at your gym, that's awesome, okay? But every gym that I've been to, and I've been to quite a few, not many people are doing the basics, all right? The deadlifts, back squats, dumbbell rows, I mean, you name it, they're not doing it, all right? The basics. But yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the footage, me deadlifting and all that. And I'm going to go hit legs. I'm sweating bullets in this car because, you know, I didn't want my phone to connect to the Bluetooth if I turn it on. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you're not deadlifting, start deadlifting, all right? I'm telling you, you won't go wrong with it. Of course, do it safely. Don't forget to push yourself. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.